Political influence tends to lead to power, but for a few world leaders, it also translates to vast personal fortunes. Some earn money in business before entering politics, while others inherit wealth or make money through investments, family businesses, or undisclosed funds. They own real estate and private companies, and their investment portfolios can be as large as those of top business billionaires. This list presents the wealthiest leaders today, how they made their money, and the financial secrets of some of the most influential figures in world politics. Donald Trump, $4.5 billion. Donald Trump, the 45th and incumbent president of the United States, has been a man of enormous wealth and extravagance for decades. His net worth as of March 2025 stands at around $4.5 billion, having declined from the $6 billion he was estimated to have at the beginning of his second term in January 2025. This is due to reasons like the underperformance of his social media company, Truth Social, and issues in his real estate investments. Trump's lifestyle is the epitome of luxury, with a portfolio that includes luxury real estate, private jets, and a penchant for extravagant living. His primary home, the triplex penthouse at the top of Trump Tower in Manhattan, features gold and marble decorations, showcasing his love for grandeur. In addition to this, he has the Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida, a huge estate that is both a private home and a members-only club, popularly known as the Winter White House. When it comes to travel, Trump owns a fleet of private jets, including a Boeing 757, popularly known as Trump Force One, and several helicopters. These properties highlight his extravagant lifestyle and allow him to travel often for both personal and political purposes. Trump's brand extends to several high-end businesses, including hotels, golf courses, and residential properties across the globe. The Trump Organization's portfolio includes properties that reflect his flashy and bold style, designed to create memorable experiences for clients and guests. Rishi Sunak, $828 million. Rishi Sunak became the United Kingdom Prime Minister in October 2022. This was a historic moment because he is the wealthiest man to ever serve in this position. His and his wife Akshata Murthy's fortunes are worth $828 million, which makes him wealthier than King Charles III. The majority of his wealth is from Murthy's Infosys stake, a global technology firm founded by her father, Narayana Murthy. She has around $500 million worth of shares, which makes up most of their combined wealth. Sunak had a successful career in finance before entering politics. He attended Oxford University and later earned an MBA from Stanford University, where he met his wife. He worked as an investment analyst for Goldman Sachs before moving to Infosys-backed Thelem Partners, a hedge fund, where he was a partner. His finance background helped him build personal wealth before transitioning into politics. Sunak also has stakes in other UK firms and is linked to a venture capital firm. His financial connections have been questioned, particularly after reports of his wife being classified as a non-UK tax resident, which allowed her to avoid paying UK taxes on foreign income. Bashar al-Assad, $1 billion, $2 billion. Bashar al-Assad has led Syria since 2000, when his father, Hafez al-Assad, passed away. Hafez ruled Syria for almost 30 years. The Assad family has tightly controlled Syria and holds a major share of its economy. Assad and his close associates had a majority of about 60% to 70% of Syria's ownership before the Syrian civil war of 2011. These properties included real estate, energy extraction, telecommunications, and other government-owned enterprises. Despite sanctions from the US, the European Union, and other Western nations, his wealth has remained intact. His net worth, as estimated by 2012, was from $1.5 billion, but other sources estimated his worth higher. Bashar al-Assad and his government have been accused of moving large sums of money overseas through complex money laundering schemes, reportedly depositing funds in accounts in Russia, Iran, and Lebanon. His financial power goes beyond Syria, since his close associates own assets through foreign companies and hidden accounts to bypass sanctions. The Syrian war negatively impacted the economy significantly, but Assad's access to government properties and money, military support, and logistics from Russia and Iran has permitted him to maintain power. Now, his worth is estimated to be between $1 billion and $2 billion, but this figure is difficult to ascertain because his financial movements are not clear. Xi Jinping, possibly $1.5 billion. Xi Jinping is China's top leader. He holds many significant positions, such as General Secretary of the Communist Party, President of China, and Chairman of the Central Military Commission. While his official annual salary is a mere $22,000, some reports indicate that his family has accumulated an enormous fortune through business deals and political connections. Leaked financial records in 2012 revealed that Xi's extended family had undisclosed stakes in leading Chinese companies, including a $244 million holding in property investment firm Shenzhen Yuanwei. While Xi himself is not a named shareholder in these firms, family members, his sister and brother-in-law for instance, are reported to have made massive profits from real estate, mining, and technology investments. Some reports suggest that Xi's family wealth is hidden through complicated business setups and offshore accounts. Because China strictly controls information, it is difficult to determine Xi Jinping's actual net worth, but estimates indicate that his family's fortune could be worth around $1.5 billion. Kim Jong-un, $5 billion. Kim Jong-un has ruled North Korea since 2011. He operates a secretive and authoritarian government. The citizens in the country are extremely poor, whereas the Kim regime has grown extremely wealthy over decades. American and South Korean intelligence agencies have estimated that the personal fortune of Kim is about $5 billion. Most of the fortune is kept in more than 200 secret bank accounts across China, Austria, Russia, Switzerland, and other countries. Kim's wealth comes from illegal trade, weapons sales, cybercrimes, and state-controlled businesses. North Korea is well known for large-scale hacking operations, cryptocurrency stealing, and cyber scams to finance its economy and Kim's extravagant lifestyle. Furthermore, the country's black market exports, including weapons sales and smuggling luxury items, finance Kim's hidden wealth. Despite North Korea's poor economy, Kim Jong-un enjoys an extravagant lifestyle. Vladimir Putin, $200 billion. Vladimir Putin's wealth remains one of the biggest mysteries in world politics. Officially, his 2011 to 2016 reported income was a mere $673,000. He claimed to have a humble St. Petersburg apartment and 230 shares in a Russian bank. Independent analysis estimates, however, that his true fortune is much greater, possibly making him one of the wealthiest individuals on Earth. In 2017, former hedge fund manager and outspoken Russian government critic Bill Browder testified to the U.S. Senate that Putin's net worth might be as high as $200 billion. This massive estimate comes from his control over financial networks, hidden assets, and a circle of wealthy allies who manage his money. His financial empire reportedly includes secret offshore accounts, luxury residences, and stakes in big Russian companies, including Gazprom and Rosneft. Even though he presents himself as modest, reports suggest Putin lives in luxury homes. The most well-known is Putin's Palace, a $1.3 billion Black Sea compound with a private theater, helipads, and tunnels. Though the Kremlin denies he owns it, leaked documents and whistleblower testimony indicate otherwise. Putin's financial influence extends beyond his personal fortune. The wealth of these world leaders varies greatly. Some amassed fortunes before entering politics, while others built their wealth while in power. With vast resources and investments, these leaders hold not only political power, but also significant economic influence. Do you have anything to say regarding the wealth of these leaders? Are there any names that you were surprised to find on this list? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and enable the notification bell to see more like this.